In the lands of Minhal where shadows creep, an ancient king stirs from his deathly sleep. Orcs and goblins rise, their drums resound, to bring the darkness where light was found. From Dawson's fields where farmers stand, to Crack Swamp and the desert sand, unlikely heroes heed the call, to face the night, to stand or fall. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Green Hollow's grove, the bards did fight, songs of courage in the dead of night. And in Abylos, where shadows lie, a beholder fell beneath the sky. Dragons soar in skies of flame, but we press on in our victory's name. Through mountains pass and underdogs maw, to break the chains, to crush them all. Now the final hour draws near, the king of old, his wrath we fear. But with our blades and with our kin, we'll tear the veil and rise again. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Where hope remains, we stand united, break the chains, for in our song, the battle's cry, we rise as one because legends never die.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to another edition of Minhal, Veil of Malevolence with the Thursday Shares. Hello, Thursday Shares. How are you?
Yeah.
Doing well.
Here and in
living.
Just living.
Just living.
Well, hey, we're here to roll some dice and have some fun, hopefully. Let's start with a recap since we took a week off. Take her away.
All right, so we finished the Dungeon of the Keep after we defeated the Necrohydra and almost beat the Necromancer before she escaped. We cleared out the rest of her rooms. Brex had an encounter with Xylo and got a pretty awesome harp that he has to learn how to play. There were some fireballs that were thrown, but we managed to make it out safely, hit the road, got to Poke, entered a tavern. There was a suspiciously evil, a comically evil looking guy that Kazarok bullied away from his table. Not sure what he wanted. But he went and stood by a wall because he got his feelings hurt. But we sat around the table. Brex and Glesher did some pretty awesome role play. Then everyone decided to go to bed. Razamol went out and climbed into a tree. And then
With a whole bottle,
Cypress...
by the way. I would not suggest drinking while tree climbing.
And then Cypress decided to go outside in the middle of the night on his own.
Yes. And the tent is set up near the tree that Razamol is in, but he's choosing to sleep under the stars tonight. Cypress, why don't you pick up right there and tell us what
All right. Well, Cypress makes his way around and sees the tin is open, and um, he sees Razimal up in the tree, and walks inside the tent. Um, he walks inside and goes to Juniper's room to check on her, um, and to kind of have a breakdown. The past day, the past 24 hours, has just been really hard on him through fighting giants, watching um, Deoris die, and then dealing with necromancer and necrohydra. It's just been too much, and he kind of breaks down and starts crying. And says, "Juniper, I don't think I can do this. I lost one of your friends, and after today, and we got attacked by Galestra's family. I I questioned her, and we acted like she didn't want to try to stop her, and she said she wants to protect us, but her sister killed Deoris in front of us and threatened to kill someone else. We had to act. We had to act. It ended with her running off, but I'm sure that's not the last we'll see of her. Then I just, I just can't do this, Juniper. And he just tears start to fall down his face, and he takes Juniper's hand and looks at her face, and then his eyes kind of glance over to the table next to her and sees the deck sitting there. He sighs and says, I could just pull the right card and bring you back. Then we could get out of here. We could go back to the Fae and away from all the craziness." But he laughs for a moment. "I'm sure if you came back, you probably wouldn't leave, would you?" He pauses for a moment and takes a deep breath as he feels the anxiety building up in his chest. His eyes haven't left the deck. "One card is all you need," he whispers under his breath. He stands up and moves towards the deck. "This thing did this to you, but it can also undo what was done as well. June, I need you. They need you. I just can't do this. I'm not you. I'm not good enough." He takes one more deep breath and swallows the lump in his throat and picks up the box, opens it, and then says aloud, "I will draw 3 cards from this deck."
You speak those words, the deck kind of starts to glow with an arcane light, almost vibrates in your hand. You reach down with a shaking hand, and you draw the first card. And it's the Two of Hearts, the gem card. And falling down all around you from nowhere. Cyprus, there are 25 pieces of jewelry, each worth 2,000
Ooh,
gold pieces.
okay.
Not much of a help for what you're looking for, but Cyprus has been pretty catch poor here the last little while. So, 50,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry just appears. You kind of gather it all up and stick it in your pack. Look back at the deck, get back up. And you draw the second card, the Queen of Spades, Uriel. And a sick feeling grips your gut. You feel like something has been taken from you. sluggish in some way as you receive a -2 to all saving throws against petrification.
Ugh,
A
that's
little,
that's not good.
yeah, a little confused because the effects of this card are not as tangible or apparent. You reach down. This is it, you think. And you pull the top card to reveal the Ace of Hearts, the card of fates. You may undo one event of any point in history. What do you choose?
I'm going to choose the card that Juniper pulled. The Void.
You want
Oh
to
shit.
change the pulling of the void. And as any DM often does, much like with a wish spell, you find a way to monkey. And as you wish for the card drawing, every single memory since this party found you is gone. You vanish from where you stand and appear in Veritas. Worse for wear. You remember nobody from this party, Cypress, because you never met them. The thing that you have undone was Juniper's act of genius at the Thieves Guild. She asked the Master Thief to draw the cards.
Oh no.
All of those people are restored to life. Instead, what happened was Galestra and Juniper saw themselves surrounded by all those thieves and relinquished the teleport spell.
Oh no.
You all did not leave Veritas in a hurry. You left the next day. No pile of bodies, but Juniper with you. All the events that happened after that, short of meeting Cypress, happened. Deoris's death, the ambushes on the road, the fights. But instead of Cypress, you all remember Juniper being in those fights. You all never met Cypress. You do not remember him. You do not know that Juniper has a sister or a brother. Cypress, you never found this party. You still don't know where Juniper is. As you continue your search, heading northward, the opposite direction of this party. And the next morning, the sun rises. And Juniper opens her eyes on the pillow next to Galestra sharing the bed. None of you are any wiser.
Mais bonjour, Juniper. How did you sleep last night?
Good morning, Galestra. Um, I slept quite lovely, actually. It's always wonderful sleeping next to you.
Juniper,
Yes.
I need you to erase the deck of several things from your inventory because the one thing that Cypress doesn't understand in Veritas is where did this deck come from and what is it? As he is holding the deck
No.
in Veritas.
Okay.
Eric's face is forever immortalized, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck? Wow. Our epic battle never happened.
Nope.
Well, that
Well, I
sucks.
guess I fought Juniper. Why would I fight Juniper?
The things that really don't make sense didn't happen. The yelling, Galestra never got, you know, checked by Cypress. None of that stuff happened. almost went
Man.
like super sick and said Cyprus is now in the belly of a purple worm because he never escaped them in the desert.
Yeah.
Except he's got that frickin' face stamp, and we all know he could have.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. And Thunderstruck.
Oh. And so
So
where are we located? Are we located in the current position
on the
in
map.
Poke?
Yep.
Okay.
So everything else happened the same day. Ors's death, the ambushes, but all of your memories have been altered to remember Juniper standing with you.
What about the writings in my journal?
Yes, those do change. And as a matter of fact,
Okay.
there's writings about how you and Juniper have grown closer. The flirting continued.
Okay. Do I still know about the Tristana marching on Anvil's hearth?
Yes.
Okay. I have friends in Haloth, so I would like to begin today by sending a sending spell to one of those friends.
I am trying to consider, given your connections, who this friend would be. As Holoth is not like any other drow city. They are a free drow city. They are run by a matriarch, but she is benevolent. And all races come and go. She does not worship the Spider Queen. Her name is Earding. Do you have a name?
Sure.
Then we roll.
Chim Richards. Chim Richards.
Chim Richards.
Chim Richards. Yes.
What is your
That's
message?
from
What
Anchorman.
do you message? Chim Richards. The
Chim,
drow in the free city.
Chim, it is Galestra. A drow army marches on Anvil's hearth. Time uncertain, you must warn them of this danger. That's it. I think that was 25.
Well, that's just fucking great.
That's my Chim.
Orcs in the Underdark. Ambul's Hearth sent army to hold back. City's defenses slow. Will alert all I can.
I look over at Juniper. Did I do all I could? Is there more that I should say? He says that the city is somewhat undefended due to an orc army, but he will alert them of the danger and they will do what they can. Is that enough? What do you think? I trust your counsel.
I think he stepped away for a second. He said, "Be right back."
Oh,
Okay.
that Juniper, always so little to say.
While we're waiting, we go up to Razimul. Did you finish the bottle, Razimul?
Yeah, probably.
Uh,
I don't know. I feel like I have to roll for that because Rasmus doesn't drink that much, so I don't know if he can actually finish the bottle.
make a cod roll. Let's see how long it took.
+3. That's not terrible. It's
Yeah,
in the
you
middle.
got almost halfway into the bottle before you kind of passed out and dropped it. and it lays kind of haphazardly on the ground at the tree below you. Not much left. So you're unsure. Your head feels like you drank the whole thing. Um, and as the sun begins to peek up over the horizon and catch your eyes, are you looking at the map, Rasmal?
I am looking at the map.
You see a flash in the sunlight,
Oh,
a silhouette
that's
of a dragon that quickly fades. Simon approaches you, walking across the
hell. I guess kind of straighten himself up as best he can and start climbing down the tree to meet him.
Well, good morning, Rasmal. See, you made it intact. Here, let me take care of that. And he touches your shoulder, casts a lesser restoration to get rid of your hangover.
Good morning to you, my lord, and thank you.
I take it your friends slept inside, which is fine. Listen, this is a matter of a bit of importance here. As I was approaching, um, there's a group of bandits about to attack a village a little bit southeast of here. You guys seem like the sort that want to do that. Plus, it's kind of on your way to what I was going to ask you for. You see, there's a bit of a thorn in my side that stays in a keep a little ways past this village. The glinting light from those scales just pierces my eyes, so I'm going to ask that you and your party take care of this problem.
I'll be like making notes of this as he's talking about it. And then as soon as he says scales, Razumal will ask, is it another dragon?
It is. Destroy her, she's injured.
I have a question, my lord.
Mhm.
What's other than me? What do you have for allies? I mean, I know you don't really need the help of others, but having friends is a good thing in this world. Most makes it worth living.
Friends, Rasimul, a lesson to be learned here. There are two types of sentient mortals in this world: powerful and weak.
That makes sense.
And
You
the
said it all
powerful,
right.
they don't gather friends, they gather tools. You see, I have other acolytes like yourself sworn to my cause. And faithful you have been, which is why I've given you the powers that I've given you. When I am finally arisen, you will be my champion. But in order for this to happen, there's just a few nuisances we must be rid of. And
Makes
Aelin
sense.
Drax is one of them.
I'll write that down. um, that makes sense, but The reason I asked is, I mean, you know as well as I do of how powerful a tool, as you say, a dragon could be. Why not force these thorns in your side to swear fealty? I do.
They had their opportunity.
If if we get the chance to, would you want me to offer again or no? We break them down to where they have a choice to either swear fealty or die. Would you want me to give them that chance or no?
Azure, the blue dragon you slayed in the desert, she wanted to enslave you and your friends.
That is
Do you
true.
think she was negotiable? Do the legends of dragons echo throughout the lands of how amicable, polite they are? No, not in the slightest. Do not let her even utter a word.
He will put his hand to his chest and say, "Your will be done." And kneel, I guess, or bow, one of the two.
Perfect. Perfect. So, when you move through the village, help them or not? I will allow that to be you and your party's decision. Just know that she has set up some defenses around her keep, so be wary of traps and magic.
Okay. Do you know how long it will be before they should we leave today or
If you needed to do some shopping around town before you left, you would have time for that. Bandits aren't known for being up this early.
it's true? Okay. I will alert the others and it will be done.
Perfect. Remember, don't let her speak to you. Dragons lie. And he poofs away.
I guess was the tent even set up then, I guess, with everything that happened?
Probably not. Not with
Okay.
the reversal of fate like that.
Then I guess he will pick up his unfinished bottle, and stow it away. I think I still have the other wine. I think I forget what one it was. The Phoenix wine or something like that. The one that gave me supreme healings.
Yeah.
So I'll put it next to that one, I guess. In whatever bag. It's in one of the bags of holding.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll start heading inside. Uh, and try to find everybody.
By this time, Scram has made her way out and ordered breakfast.
Guess I'll ask Scram if she knows where everybody is or what room they are in.
And Scram describes to you that they're in the big room. That's what Scram knows.
The question. Sorry.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
The Adams at Cyprus guy on the journey. Did Juniper end up with those things instead?
I don't know with Juniper. If it was loot, I would say probably. If it was stuff that Cypress bought, probably not. Unless you think Juniper would have bought the same things. Also, you got to restore. You got to restore your gold. That card was never drawn.
Oh yeah, and all of my items. That's right.
Yep.
I was talking about like the 3 diamonds that we got from Simon and the spell scroll. I think that was what
Yeah.
we found.
Yeah, you would have had that.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Dungeon Master, have I finished scribing the detect thought scroll?
I'd say by
Or
now,
right.
yeah, you have.
Bonjour, Razimo. I have finished your scroll for you. And I hold it out in my porcelain skinned hand.
Did you come
A
out?
nice ancient looking parchment with a House Orlandar a seal on it.
Thank you, Galestra. Where is everybody else? I have some news. We need to talk, and we need to get ready to make leave.
Everybody will make their way
Percy is sleeping in and, touching up your face and stuff. Oh, there you are, Juniper. Bonjour.
out. Everybody
Yes.
meets for breakfast. It's 5 copper for breakfast.
I think
I passed on a warning to the people of Holot about the incoming Drow army coming towards Anvil's Hearth. So perhaps that will do some good. Do we want to acquire any items, and do we wish to go to the ocean after this, or continue along the road?
at this point, I think Razumul will fill them in on what Simon has told them, just so everybody is up to snuff, and then I guess we can decide what everybody wants to do.
As Razamol tells you this story, anybody who thinks they would know something about dragons, including Razamol, may make a history or nature check.
Here we go, -1. That's a 7.
Yeah,
Pretty
Brex
good
is
at
gonna
history.
sit his little naive self out of that role because I don't think Brex knows jack just nothing about dragons.
Would I know more than most people?
Well, he did
I
have a
think,
decent
yeah, I think that the tribe would have focused mostly on fear.
Being
But
that there
with
is
a with a 7, I would say that you know enough from the description that it's probably a silver dragon. You don't know much about them, but Galestra with a 22
Yeah,
Good job.
would know that silver dragons, metallic dragons in general, are typically good aligned creatures. Not evil. They don't destroy cities to collect hoards. They often are protectors.
Razimo, this is a strange request. You are speaking of. Do I know the name of this dragon by any chance?
Would you have said Aelindrax?
He did not say. He told me that there was bandits attacking a town. Was basically that, and that further down the road was where the dragon was, right? That's
Yeah.
my understanding. So
Basically,
I
you're going to run
honestly-
into this village on the way. So basically, he was letting you know, hey, if you're looking for a fight and to save the village, you can. Otherwise, you might want to avoid it because there's going to be trouble there. He was giving you the option to help or to avoid that area.
I think honestly he would have talked about the he would have brought up that we could go help this village, and that Simon had requested another dragon hunt in a sense, and leave it up to the group if they wanted to participate. But I figured we'd focus more on the pressing matter of a village that's about to be attacked today, basically, is what I understood.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to have taken it.
Do you know the name of this dragon? Some chromatics end up to be good, and some metallics break bad, so to speak. Perhaps if you were to identify it more, I could assist.
I will tell her the name, but also tell her what Navir told me about not trusting
Yeah,
Oh, he
make
said him or her. But
make a history roll
Okay.
again.
Ah,
Once you're
That's
told the
only a
name.
15 this time. 15.
You've never heard the name Aelindrax before?
Okay.
There is like an old folklore, like this lady knight who used to like protect small villages named Aelin. But you grew up in the Underdark. It's overworld history. It's all kind of foggy.
Okay, I'll pass that on to the group. In the interest of time, I won't repeat it.
I doubt Razimul's actually ever heard this name before, right?
Yeah, probably.
Especially being so far away from the mainland.
What do I know about Navir? Is Navir a neutral dragon? Is he evil? Is he good? Is he kind of all over the place? Is he benevolent, greedy, power hungry?
That'll require another roll.
Okay.
And since it's coming so late, I'm going to put it at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
Because nothing too. If it was something like glaring. Like
27. Just
with a 27, all of a sudden you know everything about Navir, right? So Navir was. He was once terrestrial. He was born on Minhal. He was hatched here. He's like the oldest known dragon that has any kind of history written about him. But he grew to such power that he took to the stars. It's said that the sun itself is his lair. Um, and I guess with a 27, I mean, you got to reward rolls like that. Every 400 to 600 years, it is said that Navir comes back to cull off the dragons who are getting near him in age to kind of. The history is back and forth. Some scholars say that he's a benevolent protector, keeping the dragon population in check. Some think he doesn't want his power to be challenged. So any dragon who might one day challenge him, he makes sure to snuff them out while he can. It's a bit conflicting.
I will not say that right now. I'll file it away in my Galestra brain to ponder more.
Now everybody's favorite part, some shopping. Is there any shopping people would like to do while you're in Poke? It's a fairly large city. There's magic shops. There's blacksmiths. You can find cobblers if you wanted a nice pair of shoes. Anything you want, you can find in Poke. It is the last city that you will be in before the capital. You are so close, you can almost smell it.
I need a magic item maker. Also, can you either message me or I don't know if you can put it anywhere. How to spell that name, so I can write it down.
Aelindrax?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second. I will go into Monsters and Fiends.
Oh, thank you.
It's in there.
And all Razimul has figured out is that it might be a silver dragon.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I like
And I
the
passed
updated
on
Juniper art.
Aelin Drex and the story about Aelin, the female knight that attacked small villages, and that silver dragons are generally good. And I'm not aware of any that have broken bad, particularly by the name of Aelin Drex.
Correct.
So, Frankie, could I go to the barracks to see if there are any iron frogs and station in Poke.
Yeah, so you'd probably go to like the Mercenaries Guild.
Okay.
Um, go ahead and roll me a D100 to see if you have ever been to Poke before.
$17.
You've never been to Poke, but
I would
you
say
ask
not.
you ask around, and they do tell you that there's a Mercenaries Guild, and all sorts of mercenary companies kind of keep representatives for at the guild halls so that in case somebody needs to come and hire, they can kind of be the sales pitchers for them, you know. It's a quaint little building. It's nothing fancy or large. Um, you open up the wooden door and there is a like desk out front with a young man standing behind it, and there's like doors to the left and to the right that lead back into the main building. And young man who's kind of in a nice quilted tunic kind of straightens up when you come in and, good afternoon, sir. Will you be needing services today, or uh, are you here for recruitment?
My name is Kazarok, formerly of the Iron Frogs. I wish to seek my companions.
Kind of stifles a little laugh. Oh, yes, the Iron Frogs. Of course. One moment. Let's see. And he starts to look down the list. Yes. Bastion is the representative here today. If you just go through the door to my right, kind of looks at you and goes, "It's this door." And points at the door. You were an Iron Frog after all. And he is located in the back left office.
And which mercenary company do you represent, young man?
Oh, I am not with
Thanks for
any
the follow.
company yet. Solid 10 D&D. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I am not quite old enough to join, but hopefully next year on my birthday I will be allowed to join. I haven't quite picked a company yet.
Well, you need to learn to watch your tongue lest it be removed from your mouth.
Make an
And I will turn
intimidation roll.
sharply to. Okay. I'm
I
pretty
just want
good
to see
at that.
how scared he gets. He's gonna get scared, but let's see how scared.
13 scared.
He kind of stiffens up and he goes, "Yes, of course. I apologize. Yes,
Sir, that
Bastion,
would be sir.
sir, yes, sir." As you tower over this young 16-year-old boy and make your way through the door.
Poor kid. But yeah, so I will make my way down the hallway.
Oh yeah, and you go back and you find the office where it was, and do you knock or do you just enter?
I think I'll knock.
Yep. You rap on the door and
There must be some kind of decorum.
the voice inside seems kind of surprised that somebody knocked on the Iron Frog door. Come in, come in.
I open the door.
You stand there, all like 7-foot Goliath, muscle bound, weapons on you, and under his breath, you hear him go, "Jackpot," because he thinks he just landed the best recruit the Iron Frogs has gotten in a long time.
I will produce my credentials and show him my rank.
Oh. Did the main guild hall send you? What's... Listen,
No, I left.
I understand that recruitment numbers are down, but we've got a bit of a bad reputation, and I'm trying my best There's no reason to remove me from this post.
Do better, lad.
Yes, of course.
That would be sir. Your response would be yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to produce from my pouch. I'm going to take the identification of the fallen soldiers, and
Yeah.
I say, I'm sure with the reputation of the Iron Frogs, you know what this means. And I push him across the desk, and I
And
stare him in the eye.
the tension kind of disappears a bit as you produce these tags that those soldiers were wearing. His shoulders kind of slump, and it's just kids. That's what we get these days. It's not like it used to be, as you probably well know. So this is sad, of course, and their families will be paid their stipend. I appreciate you, sir, for bringing these to us.
It's a shame. When I joined the Frogs, we were strong. Now, bureaucratic idiots run the company.
Yeah, well,
You can do better. You can do better.
it's all politics anymore, and I'm not very good at it, as you can see. And he points around to his meager office. But we will see that their families are paid. And as for the corruption in the Iron Frogs, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do about it today.
There were 400. There were 4 of them, Frankie.
Yes, there were 4 of them.
I will
And the
remove
oldest
400.
one was like 23.
I will remove 400 gold pieces from my inventory and tell them make sure that their families get this as well.
That's just
That would be
nearly
100 each.
It's 3 times the normal stipend. Did you know these men?
I did not, but they meant a lot to me. He almost holds back a tear. I've seen too many die. This can't continue.
Nature of this business is we all die someday, unfortunately. And he grabs the gold pouch and pulls it, opens a drawer and sets it in there, closes the drawer. Well, none of these men were local, so I will need to send dispatches to their guild hall and let them know. Was there any other
Understood.
business?
War is coming. There is a chance for glory.
His brows shoot up. Oh, really? Which provinces are going to be fighting?
All of them. The orcs have gathered an army. The drow and the underdark as well.
He raises a skeptical eyebrow at you. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh,
Holy
a
shit.
filthy 20.
Hell yeah.
The set of your jaw and the fierceness in your eyes absolutely convinces. Make an insight check.
Ugh,
Well, the orcs. Do the dwarves need mercenaries? We can.
it's probably already too late for the dwarves. That's what I'm doing here. And he'll actually he kind of trusts this guy for whatever reason. And he'll actually pull out the case and show him what was written for the council. The letter to the council. The dwarves have already been warned. It's too late for them. And
His eyes
further
dart
info-
on the script, and he's reading as fast as he can. There's a traitor on the council.
Indeed. This information is confidential, understood?
But there's money to be made here.
You make your money, mercenary. That's also what we do.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can fix that reputation. Or at
It would
least
be
die
my heart's
before
desire.
or at least die before we see it sullied any further.
I think you were a good one. I don't know why you aren't a field commander. That's where I would have had you.
Well, yeah, you see, there's a bit of a problem, and he steps out from around his desk. And you see that he only has one leg. His other leg is a just plank of wood attached just below his hip, and it's kind of got this contraption that straps around. Not much use on the battlefield anymore.
I used to be an adventurer like you. I took an arrow in the knee. Sorry.
It was a ballista, actually. Thank God a cleric was nearby.
They're rather helpful.
I thank you for bringing us this news. I have some missives to send. And he reaches out a hand to shake yours.
I'll shake his hand.
Will you be joining the fight? Or?
Indeed. After I go to see the council, I will return home if there is any home, or my companions, and I will try to stop it. There's many things that haven't been decided yet.
Well, one thing's been decided. War is on the horizon.
Indeed. And now the Iron Frogs have a
The first shot
have
at
a
it,
chance to
it
get a
sounds
head
like.
start.
Yes. Well, this will be a boon. Or a slaughter. Either way. And he moves
So-
back around the desk and sits back down and pulls out some parchment and begins to write.
I will leave you to your letters. And I'll salute him because I imagine he's an officer.
Yeah.
And I'll leave.
The door closes behind you as he's writing. He acknowledged your salute with one back from a sitting position.
Yeah.
And you are back on city streets. Are you going to do any shopping, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a list.
Yep.
All right, you
Yep.
guys know where to find Sanes. Just tell me what you want to buy, and we'll make the rolls to see if they're available. Your numbers are
Okay.
your odds are much higher in Poke, as this is a bigger city. So things are a little
Okay.
bit more available.
I need somebody to make a giant belt. Determined by whatever you decide. I don't know what rarity it was. They were what, desert giants? Or dust? Was it dust?
So I will tell you that the belt of desert giant strength is basically the belt of cloud giant strength. Which is set your strength to 27. That is not something that you can have made in a few minutes. That is something that would take a week or two to create.
We also didn't kill them.
Yeah, we did. I thought.
No.
Yeah, I was
not-
getting ready to
not
say,
the table.
no, this table didn't actually kill or skin any.
I have it in my inventory. I rolled for it.
They were. Was it?
It was the
It was
ones
last session.
after, yeah, when Deoris was dead. So
Those
there was,
giants.
yeah.
The hill giants.
Oh, those are hill giants. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Um.
Wrong ones.
Yeah, you just tried to.
No, it would have been awesome for the desert giant belt.
I couldn't remember. I came at the last little bit of that session, so I don't remember what giants there were. I just knew there was giants too.
So that is a wondrous item. That is not something that they're going to be able to make like right here, right now, in a hurry. Now you can try and see if one is already available that you could help trade your leather for. In
Well, I guess
exchange to
what-
lower the price.
Well, I guess I could roll, and I guess what the price would be is kind of determine what we do. I guess for both. I don't know what it would cost to commission something like this.
Yeah. What is the price in Sains for a belt of hill giant strength?
I don't think it's listed.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
It's one of those ones you said that is. I think it was LOL random or something like that.
Probably. Probably. 1 second.
Yep, all good.
All right. 50,000 gold pieces seems to be the consensus here.
Holy
Some people
shit.
charge as much as 150 to 200,000 with the leather, which would allow them to make another. We make a roll here for you.
Hmm.
75 is a good roll. So I will mark it down and I will say 18,000 gold pieces would be.
Ooh, hello.
All right then.
For something that changes your base strength score to 21. That's a pretty big jump, especially for a warlock.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna make a note of that.
Please do, because I probably will not remember that.
Okay. Balance of. You said 18,000,
Yeah, if you trade the leather in with it.
and then 50,000 if I just want to buy one if they have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will keep that in mind.
Okay. Who else is shopping?
I'm still looking for what I want, so
I have
List is
my list
shopping.
if you're ready.
Yeah, I got my list too.
All right.
Juniper first.
Juniper?
Right. Juniper is looking for Kyotum's ointment. Potion of invisibility, potion of speed, and potion of flying.
In the magic shop, you find 6 bottles of Kyotums available. Let's
Nice.
roll for invisibility potions. Ooh, 71's a good roll. That'll be a D8. There are 7 potions of invisibility available. What else was there?
Potion of speed and a potion of flying.
Unfortunately, with a 3, there will be no potions of speed.
Okay.
Look at potion of flying. 78. That'll be D8 as well. 7 potions of speed available, or fly available, sorry.
Okay. I will take all 6 Kyotums. I will take. Let me see how much. I think the potion of light. Let's see. $500. And then the potion of invisibility. I will take 2 potions of invisibility. And I need to see how much gold I have left, but I'll definitely take one of the potions of flying. If I have enough, I'll take 2. I just need to add up some things.
Yeah, absolutely. Galestra, what are you shopping for?
I am shopping for the inks and the parchment, oui. And also, I know that the timing of this scroll that I am shopping for is, how do you say, not good. Mais je voudrais une scroll of a banishment. So I'm looking to shop for a scroll of banishment, and inks and parchment describe it. And I'm also
Of
looking for
course
inks
you
and
are.
parchment to describe animate objects, fly, confusion, and web.
You know
So
what?
it's inks and parchment for the other 4 spells, but I'm the only shopping item non-ink and parchment is the banishment scroll.
So you find inks and parchment. That roll was easy.
Okay.
I feel like you're rubbing salt in my wounds. So
No,
the
it
so the
is on
roll for
my
the
list
banishment scroll is gonna be
already.
pretty high. No, I'm kidding.
It's on my list already.
Let's roll it. Let's see what you get. Oh, this is the dice speaking with a 40 roll, unfortunately. A banishment spell is not available.
Okay. Banned. It's been banned from the shop. Okay. I will ponder
Do you
other
want me to
magical
screenshot the roll? I
scrolls.
promise I rolled a 40.
No. Okay. Yeah. I'll think if there's any other spell scrolls I want to ask for, but I'm pretty sure that was the main thing I was looking for.
What level spells are you
Yeah.
casting now?
Huh? What level? I'm up to level 5.
Okay. Do you have polymorph? I feel like that's like a
Oh, polymorph is a good one. Yeah. God, there's so many doggone spells now. Yep. Okay. Polymorph, Sickening Radiance. Definitely Sickening Radiance is an evocation wizard. Yes.
polymorph is available with a roll. Sickening. That one's available. And what was the last one?
Those were the ones that I thought of off the top of my head. And I will also look for. Oh shit, Catnap is a wizard spell. I want inks and parchment for Catnap also.
Catnap was 43, unfortunately. But the sickening and the polymorph are available.
Oh no, I don't need a scroll. I have that as a spell book, so I just need inks and parchment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so and inks and parchment, as long as it's available, like
Okay.
I said, you just pay the scribing cost of the spell.
Do-do-do.
Hmm.
You know what? Earthbind.
Okay, that's a good choice because you just found out you're going to fight a dragon.
Mhm.
I was about to ask
Ooh,
about
that
that.
that was a 2.
So no. It's a no.
It's a no. A 2 on a D100 is definitely a no.
Oh. And I will maybe follow up with you afterwards on some other ones perhaps that we could roll for, but I don't want to take up time in game for it. Let's just say if so, I don't have it right now. How about
Okay,
that? Is that cool?
yeah, that's fine. Kazarok.
Um, I needed healing stuff, so maybe greater healing potions because the Kyotoms is
Okay,
gone. So it's my fault for not speaking up.
yeah.
So
I'm giving everyone one Kyotoms.
oh, okay, thank you.
There are
Maybe greater
5
healing.
greater healing potions available.
Okay, I will take 3 of them. Well, let's do 4.
Oh yeah, man, splurge.
Yeah, yeah. What are they? Let me go back. It's okay, 150. So that'd be 600. Yeah, I'll be about out of gold.
Okay,
Okay, no
Kyle,
problem.
you got any shopping you want to do?
Would Razimal know enough about what a silver dragonborn does to think to buy items to counter that, or is that too meta?
Roll a nature check for me.
Okay, okay. Hold on. What is my nature?
And I am broke as fuck.
3. I didn't make it in the thing.
I made sure not to spend all of my money.
Dirty 20.
You know that they're like cold, they have, like ice effects.
I don't know if there's like actual specific items that give us like cold resistance, or if there's potions of cold resistance. Is that
I
a
think
thing?
there's a ring.
Yeah, Ring of Warmth, which is actually pretty cheap.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me
How
roll
cheap?
for it. I think. Yeah, 84. You can find a ring of warmth if you want.
How many could I find?
Oh, well, with an 84, that's a D10 roll. The jeweler has 5 of them.
Okay. Are they on the thing? I don't know if that's a combat item. What is that? Do you know how much it costs, John? Did you already see it?
It was like 1,000 gold on Sane's magical prices. Pretty darn cheap.
Okay.
But it's attunement.
Ooh, shit.
And I have to
Um,
say, Trindle is awfully cute.
Isn't she?
Sorry.
Not looking bad for a 125-year-old gnome. He's also a level 20 wizard and totally badass.
Yikes.
hmm. I will buy I will sell my last potion of worm poison, and I will buy all 5 rings.
Oh,
Hell yeah. I think that's an attunement item, though, so just keep that in mind.
I know. I will let people know that. But gives me 2,000, and then we're subtracting 5,000. Where did that just go? Oh, I just added 5,000 platinum. That's not right.
That sounds like cheating, Devin.
Alright. What? Okay. I should have like 800 left. Or 500 left. It's okay. $500 and some change. Okay. That's
Well, I've got way more spells in my spell book than I can ever use.
That's wizard life, bro.
Still buying them. Still buying them.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Wizard life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, that's Kyle. You're the only one who hasn't spoken up. Are you there?
Yep. I was waiting for everybody to take their turn because I'm not really buying anything of importance. I want just regular potions. Do they have regular healing potions?
Yep. One second. Okay. That's a D12 roll.
Oh yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. That is 10
Yes, man.
available.
God, the D&D gods knew what I wanted, man. I want 10 exactly to give everyone 2. So yes. And I have
Oh.
added that up to be, I'm pretty sure, 500. So I'm going to subtract 500
2
gold.
potions of regular healing.
Yep, just basic, straight, yeah, potions of healing.
Okay. All right, added.
Sweet.
And that is remove. And then I would like to see if they have any diamonds worth 500. So the spell is kind of confusing. It says 500 plus. Is that more than 500 or 500 or more?
That yeah, it has to be at least 500.
Okay, yeah. So I'm looking for at least diamonds worth at least 500.
Okay.
And I can't find the price.
With an 86. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if you got 5,000 gold, there's 10 available.
I do, but I'm I'm not trying to buy that much. Okay. Okay, so if that it would be a 1,000 five. Okay. I'll take 3. That should be what, 1,500?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll take 3. That is 1,500. Remove. Perfect. And that will be it, honestly. I don't really want anything because y'all have the greater potions. Yeah, that's good. Oh, superior. Any superior healing potions.
All right, 1 second. And let me roll that D100. With a 16, unfortunately, there are no superior healing potions available.
That's all right. That's all right. I got the diamonds that I was really wanting, and I got exactly 10. So I am Brex is smiling big right now. He got what he wanted.
Exactly 10. You said you bought 3.
No. 10 of the regular healing potions.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, damn. I was like, I really want to give everyone 2. So it's like, I hope there's 10.
Hell yeah. Anything else anybody would like to do in Poke before you guys head out to see this village?
I will cast the seeming spell on the party to avoid to attempt to solve against scrying.
Oh,
And
yeah?
what I'm gonna do is keep like I'm gonna make Razimal look like a bearded wizard man carrying like with a sword, like like a Gandalf-y sort of dude.
Do you warn them
Kazarak.
before you do this?
It is to disguise us a bit so that if we are scryed in a crowd, for instance, they will still, like, if they try to scry on Gilestra, they will look and they will notice me, but I will appear different. So, and if we are tracked physically, it will be difficult for us to be located. We, but I'm still going to make us look sort of like adventurers, you know, just because since we're going up against the dragon and villagers, bandits, we can't be like walk around looking like commoners trying to like fucking, roll up on people. So yeah, Razimal will be like a Gandalf-y looking dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna rip off Lord of the Rings. I'll make Kazarak look Aragorn-ish. Yep. Brex. Brex is going to be kind of a gothy, um, like emo goth, musician type player. Um, Juniper, I'll make look like Taylor Swift, but with a druidic flair. So if Taylor Swift was a druid, that's what Juniper is going to look like.
Okay.
And me, I'll make myself look like Travis Kelce if Travis Kelce was a wizard.
Can't escape it.
That's
Oh.
hilarious.
Okay, yeah, you are all under the effects of the seeming spell, which lasts for 8 hours.
Juniper's gonna take a moment to send up a prayer to Dauntus and to Lyra.
Both.
Yes, she is going to say, Dauntus, after the loss of Deoris and what we've gone through, I'm just asking for your protection as we travel on the road. And that you give me the strength that I need to make sure everyone stays safe. Lyra, I know I haven't prayed to you before, but I have always looked at your beauty, and then every time I see the night sky and see the stars above, I'm reminded of your beauty, and I hope that I can learn more about you as well in my journeys. Thank you both.
Hell yeah. Let me mark down that.
And if we could take a quick 1 hour break before we set off, perhaps, or is it urgent with the bandits?
Well, your
It's gonna
shopping
have to be.
has taken some time.
Yeah, we should probably go.
I wonder if we could procure horses before we start off.
It is a
'Cause we
good
do have
idea.
a need for speed getting to the capital, and horses would be a good start.
I rolled a 69.
Je voudrais un cheval. Oui.
Nice.
Is there un chevalier
Oh, yeah.
in l'époque?
That means both sides win, right, Frankie?
Both
The-
sides win.
The stable has 2 horses available. Unfortunately, the dice.
Fuck.
That reminds me.
Do they also have a wagon for sale? 2 horses has got to be enough to pull all of us.
Is a riding horse with a 91? I'd say yeah. There's a wagon. Is a riding horse on Trindles?
I have no clue.
He
I'm
did a
looking at
magic
them
thing.
now.
No, riding horse is a 75 gold. I think I shall search my brain for
Yep,
it.
75 gold. Yep. So there are 2 available.
Hell yeah.
75 gold.
How much is a wagon?
Uh, 35 gold.
Juniper will pay for it.
I like it when you take charge like that, Juniper.
I know. I mean, I feel like in these images you gave us, I feel like I'm the one with all the money, anyways, and the power.
And that's true. Look,
How long does it take to attune to an item? Is it 8 hours
right.
or is it an hour?
So let's say for just a short rest. 1 hour.
You guys could take an hour if you would like.
If we take an hour, I can arcane recover and get back my level 5 slot.
It
Let's
is up
do
to
it.
We
you
can
Let's
wait
take an
boys.
an
hour.
hour.
Okay.
I'll
I
give
mean, you could br-
everybody that needs it a ring of warmth to gain cold resistance in this next fight.
Everybody gets one.
Yep, but
If
it is an
everybody needs
attunement
one.
item, so you will have to
I think so. Yeah.
think
Rex
about
will
your
turn it
slots.
away.
I don't know if
We're
Yeah,
all gonna be riding.
Kazarok doesn't need one.
yeah, I didn't
We're,
was
we're all gonna be. We're all gonna be riding in a wagon. Can we attune to it while we ride in the wagon and stuff?
You know what? I will allow it. Also, Brasimal, your rings of warmth just turned into Ford's ring of fire resistance for.
I mean, hey, as long as there's some kind of resistance, I'm okay with that.
No, I did you ever watch Critical Role Campaign 2?
No, I need to catch up.
Ford bought a ring of fire resistance and tried to give it to what
Oh,
was Laura?
no.
What was Laura's character's name again?
Jester.
Jester. She just did not want it. The whole campaign, he kept trying to give her this ring.
And he never used it. He never, he bought it and never.
It never got used the whole campaign. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna make good time. You get directions in the town to the village. They know the village you're talking about. It's quite small. People seem surprised that you want to even visit, but on horses, go ahead, roll the survival check with advantage, Kazura.
So who all took one then?
Just you.
I did not take a one.
21 for my survival.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good pace. You guys don't run into anything on the road.
I'll pull Raz. I'll walk up to Raz. Well, kind of crawl. Wagon. Sit next to Razimal. There we go. Monsieur Razimal, I would like to talk to you about something. I do not want to upset you, but my knowledge of the Silver Dragons and this Knight Protector of villages, that cannot be a coincidence that the names are similar. The dragons can turn into people and vice versa, as you know. I imagine that this protector is the same as the dragon, and how do I say this? It is an older dragon, she is. And histories have said that Nevir, from time to time, no one truly knows his motivations, but he likes to ensure that there are no other dragons that approach him in, how do you say, seniority. And so, either for the purpose of thinning the herd, or for the purpose of solidifying his dominance over dragonkind, every once in an age, say 400, 500 years or so, he returns to Minhal and eliminates dragons, good or evil, that could pose a threat to him. I wonder if, based on this information, if perhaps we should simply bypass this dragon and leave her to her own ways.
Did Navir say if it was a guy or a girl? We don't, I don't know that, right? Was her
No,
name?
he used gendered language. He said
okay.
she.
Okay. Glestra, as I know, you probably know, because you're smarter than me, but not everything is as it seems. What you call coincidence could be planned. But I'm trying to think of what lore would I know just from growing up? Like, what would be talked of Navir in regards to like the same? There would be correlations with what she's saying, but we would have a different version, I would assume. Like if he's coming back every like 400 to 500 years.
Yeah, your worship would lean more on the side of like the culliness necessary. If dragons got too powerful, they would destroy civilization if they were allowed to just go unchecked. It's it's a pruning that may be necessary, but I think cult was a good word to use. I'm gonna go ahead and make a wisdom check for me, Razimal.
Okay. That's a 3.
3.
Oh dear, sweet Razimal. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a 3 unless I got nothing else that I can.
Okay. With that,
Bad roll, guys. Bad roll.
no, it's fine. The what Galestra is saying should make sense to you, but you are a bit zealous. You did basically offer your soul to Navir, so maybe there's a part of you that doesn't want to hear what she's saying.
Either that, or I feel like it's something that he's probably heard before, because most people don't believe. So I definitely agree with the zealous part. That's like non-believer talk.
Whew.
Yeah, Navir knows best. You should. Of course, when he said you should never trust the dragon, of course he didn't mean him, right? It's like, no, my God is the right one, of course. Like, and the conversation
Yeah,
kind of. Go ahead.
as the convo sort of goes that direction.
Rasmo will kind of say, sorry to interrupt, but what would you have us do instead. I mean, if you ignore him, I can't imagine that would end well for me and therefore for us. I mean, I can't just ignore what my god tells me to do, nor do
Oui,
I
it is a
want to.
predicament, and I do not know how Nadir would react to simply ignoring. Did he demand it of you to go deal with this dragon? Is it
I
a
got the vibe that it
requirement?
was pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't leave
Um,
very much, and he did warn you she's already injured. Like
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
like
right.
it's like now's the time. Like I could take this bitch out. Like
I wonder if there could be perhaps an option to, and I sort of raised my voice a little bit, at this point, because I kind of want the other party members to have this knowledge as well, about this being probably a good dragon, and Navir's occasional culling could others think could be, for power consolidation purposes. Uh, Perhaps if it is the way you say, we could request that this dragon avow her allegiance to Navir. A middle ground, so to speak, a diplomatic solution. That way, if she is indeed a protector of the people, she can continue to do that, and Navir's concerns about a challenge to his authority would be assuaged, n'est-ce pas?
I think as soon as you say that, Razumel might actually take well, not really a step back, but a scooch back or something. I don't know. And he'll ask you, um, were you spying on me this morning?
And no, this is a simple amount of information that I have. I studied Arcana considerably in the Van Erdwin.
yeah, Draconic is the language of magic.
Well, I more meant
Why?
the fact that she brought up, like having basically the dragon swear allegiance or whatever, because that's the exact same thing I brought up earlier. I know you.
Oh no, she didn't. So no, okay, no. So no, she kind of, yeah, she answers exactly how I said that. She doesn't even understand what you're asking. So she thought you were asking about knowing about Navir and um,
He'll
and the
he'll
culling,
clarify.
not so much about the allegiance thing. So she totally misses that was what you're getting at, which probably assuages your concern that she was listening in.
Yeah, probably. That is what I was talking with Navir about earlier. I mean, a god needs his, I guess as he put it, his tools to do his bidding, but having a dragon is a very powerful ally.
I have a feeling that Galestra, being Galestra, and the way she was grown up in the society she was in, to hear Novir refer to people as tools would raise an eyebrow.
Let's just eyebrow raises.
I don't know. He did not.
But a good leader needs its lieutenants. I can think of a silver dragon as opposed to a red, green, or other chromatic. If Navir would be interested in the allegiance and assistance of a silver, that would be a good sign, n'est-ce pas? You do not have to think about it and make a decision now, but I simply wanted to bring this information to you so that you know that there are options besides
I
direct
am.
conflict
I
and
am thinking
violence in
about
this.
it, and I am thinking of other ways to do this as well. Like I said,
Did everybody go ahead and mark long rest after the sleep? Okay, so then you should be able to mark your short rest now. You can attune to any items. And as you guys are having this conversation, it is suddenly broken by the piercing screams of women, then the shouts of men, and then the clashing of metal. And in front of you, you see just off the main road a small little village. It's hardly even a village. It's 7 or 8 buildings. It's looks like a fledgling starting community. There's fields and a few like stables and things like that. But you see
Horses.
smoke rising and people being drugged from their homes as a bandit attack has begun. I need to delete Cypress off of here and put Juniper on.
I will look at Galesha and say, I guess we'll save this conversation for later, but I hear what you're saying. But it looks like it's
Maybe.
time to go to work.
Indeed, it is.
It is indeed time to go to work, and in D&D, that translates to everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, yeah.
And Juniper, as
Brother.
we're routing up to the village, can Juniper cast Speak with Animals and tell the horses to go hide where it's safe while we take care of business?
You could have talked to us the whole time. You could have just said go. You didn't have to slap us in the ass with the reins. This seems very cruel.
I just realized it. I'm so sorry. I'll be more mindful in the future. I'll
Yeah.
ask your names after this fight is over, okay?
Seems like you should have led with this. That's all I'm saying. And I will pull a Scrim sheet. Second.
Terrible initiative. Oh,
Why is Scrim not
I
on my
burned the
character?
whole village down. No,
What'd you say?
no. It's like I'm very poorly spec'd for a piecemeal bandit raid with my spell selection and all these wooden buildings.
Oh, yeah. You know, Fireball has its uses, but it has its downsides too.
Yeah.
Oh, Scrim rolled a natural 20 on her initiative. That's a 26. Razamon, what did you get?
I got a 16.
Oh, I
Yeah.
made Scram look like Gimli, the dwarf, but a female version.
Okay, so when I built this encounter last week, Cypress, you were on, or Juniper, you were on here, so I'm gonna need you to tell me what your roll was.
2.
You rolled a 2.
A nat 1 plus 1.
Okay.
Oof.
So, guys, we've reached an hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and take our 5-minute bio break. Everybody go use the restroom, get a drink, grab a snack if you want to.
Needing to go.
We will meet back here in 5 minutes with Scrim and a nice little fight.
Sounds good.
In the lands of Minhal where shadows creep, an ancient king stirs from his deathly sleep. Orcs and goblins rise, their drums resound, to bring the darkness where light was found. From Dawson's fields where farmers stand, to Crag Swamp and the desert sand, unlikely heroes heed the call, to face the night, to stand or fall. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. In Green Hollow's grove, the bards did fight songs of courage in the dead of night. And in Abylos, where shadows lie, a beholder fell beneath the sky. Dragons soar in skies of flame, but we press on in our victory's name. Through mountains pass and underdogs roar, to break the chains, to crush them all. Now the final hour draws near, the king of old, his wrath we fear. But with our blades and with our kin, we'll tear the veil and rise again. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one. With axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Where hope remains, we stand united, break the chains, for in our song, the battle's cry, we rise as one because legends never die. In the lands of Minhal, where shadows creep, an ancient king stirs from his deathly sleep. Orcs and goblins rise, their drums resound, to bring the darkness where light was found. From Dawson's fields where farmers stand, to Crag Swamp and the desert sand, unlikely heroes heed the call, to face the night, to stand or fall. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one. With axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. In Green Hollow's grove the bards did fight songs of courage in the dead of night. And in Abylos, where shadows lie, a beholder fell beneath the sky. Dragons soar in skies of flame, but we press on in our victory's name. Through mountains pass and underdogs roar, to break the chains, to crush them all. Now the final hour draws near, the king of old, his wrath we fear. But with our blades and with our kin, we'll tear the veil and rise again. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one. With axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Where hope remains, we stand united, break the chains, for in our song, the battle's cry, we rise as one because legends never die.
Oh my god, you psychopath. And we are back. As I scroll down to show the stream that Juniper is now Taylor Swift.
Waiting for
That's-
cholesterol to change.
So yeah, you see these bandits are raiding these small houses, pulling people out. Some are already dead. And Scrimscram
man.
is gonna go first. Scrimscram is gonna run right up to this bandit lord. Because that's what Scrimscram do. Of course, now we got Travis Kelsey on the board.
Yes.
You know, guys, I just wanted a high fantasy sword and sorcery campaign. That's, you know, real serious D&D stuff. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Swing twice.
Hold on, babe. Let me protect you, keep you safe. See?
Scrimscram rolls. Hell yeah, 28 will hit, and a 19 will hit. So let's roll two-handed damage. 13 times 2 is 26 to that bandit lord. Scrimscram runs up, starts wailing. Okay. You notice as this bandit here is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, seeing you guys approach looking like adventurers, start to move in on you guys. He pulls out a light crossbow, and Kazarok, you are closest, so he's going to shoot at you. But an 11 will miss. This bandit is going to abandon the cellar he was about to climb in. Move closer and shoot at Kazarok. Does a 17 hit Kazarok? Eric?
No, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my microphone up.
Okay. This bandit over in the field on the right is going to swing his scimitar at this farmer. Fortunately for the farmer, he's going to miss. Rex, you are up.
All right. 5 right here, and I'm going. Oh my god, I can't see it. There we go. Okay, let me make sure they're within range before I say I'm doing this. No. Well, damn. Okay. Well, that's fine. I am going to cast Shatter. It is a 17 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, from who?
These two bandits right here.
Okay. Con saves. First one. What was 17? Second one. Rolls a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the damage for that. That is 15, so half of that on a save.
So the bandit on the left dies.
Nice.
Bandit on the right takes. You said 15 damage, so 7.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, he is bloodied, and then you watch as that kind of thatch house, you blow the front wall off of it,
Yeah, I thought
and
about that.
inside a woman screams and is like huddled with her children in fear.
Mm-hmm.
As you now expose her to the fighting.
Mm.
Okay. Now it's time for the bandit lord that Scram is in melee with. Make a long sword attack. 15. I don't think it's Scram. No, it does. I forgot to fucking rage. Why do I always forget to rage? Scram takes 13 slashing damage. Okay. Razimal.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm assuming I'm close enough to hit this guy.
Yeah, you're in melee.
Okay. This may or may not be very bad for this guy, but that is up to your decision. Let's see if I hit first. Yeah, that hits. 27 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
I still have not used the purple poison from when I coded it, so that is up to you if I still have it or not.
I'm gonna say yes, and you can go ahead and roll it if you want, but this bandit only has 4 hit points left
Fuck, I should have. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
as
I'd probably
you completely destroy him.
kind of be like, shit, whoops, forgot that was on there. Um, I will. You know what? Since it lasts for a while, we're gonna pick that dude. We're gonna pick that dude up. Since he is a humanoid, his spirit will rise as a specter. That gets additional hit points and additional thing to hit. Yep, perfect. I can't see that guy. Bonus actions. I don't think I can do anything because everybody's too far away. Yep, that's it for me.
Doesn't it burn your bonus action to raise a specter
I don't think so. I think it's just a long
or a reaction?
run.
It's got to use some kind of resource.
Just says when you slay a humanoid, you can cause its spirits to rise. Roll for initiative, or since we do it, we just do it on its own turn. It's just once per long rest.
Okay, go ahead and take the specter's turn because I use summons on your initiative order.
Oh fuck. Does he even have a long range? He can't do anything. He'll move. Ooh, and he'll also move into the shadow. Oh, damn, he has fucking 50 fly speed. So that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I don't know is there a spot in between these two people I can get into or no?
Not really. That villager's kind of occupying that spot.
Well, we'll say he's in the sunlight then.
Okay.
Because then he has to roll at a disadvantage. Does the base is 4, but I think he gets more since it's based off my spell. Sorry, it's been forever since I've used this.
It's all right.
Okay, so that's a +9 to hit. So does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
All right, cool. Fuck, back to the thing. What does this do? I need him to make a DC 10 con save as he takes 3d6.
That's a failure with a 5.
All right, he takes 9, 10, 11, 12 damage, and his maximum hit points is reduced by that damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, so he cannot heal that.
Yep.
I'm going to mark him with gray to remind me he cannot heal. All right, next up is the bandit lord at the back left field, who's going to make an attack on that farmer. His longsword. Oh, he gets 2 attacks. A 13 hits and 12 hits. Dealing 9 plus 7 for 16 as that farmer goes down. Next up is this bandit here, just north of you guys, who's going to attack this villager. His scimitar, yep, 14 hits. He only gets one attack though. 5 damage. And that villager is bloodied. Kazarok.
Okay, so, geez, I think I could get to that guy. No, not quite. So I'm sure I can't see the bandit captain, but I can see this farmer over here. I'm going to dash to that farmer, which is 80 feet exactly.
Okay.
And I would like to rage, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let's go ahead and rage.
Okay, hell yeah.
Excuse me. And unfortunately, that'll be my turn.
All right, the bandit captain is going to attack your specter, having been hit by it. It's a natural 20
Ooh.
for 14 slashing damage on the first attack. The second attack is only a 9, and the third attack is a 9. So he hits really good on the first one. Next two are not. Now we have the bandit lord in the back right. 20, 25, 30. Bandit lord does only get 30 feet.
You can get rid of it. It's dead.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah. It only has
Okay.
26 hit points.
Oh. Right. Bandit lord is... Damn. Seeing Kazarok run up. It's going to go ahead and dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. That way Kazarok is flanked. All right, Galestra, you are up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And Travis Kelsey will pull out the wand of lightning bolts, make a jagged zigzag motion in the air, thrust it forward, and yell, "Voltaris, bro!" And a jagged bolt of lightning crackles out and flies in a 100-foot line, which will hit both Bandit and Bandit Lord. This guy and that guy.
Holy
Nice.
shit. Yes, it will. Also, do you have inspiration on your sheet?
Yes.
Erase it. No, I'm kidding.
Disinspiration. Oh no.
All right, so the bandit,
No. It's DC 15 Dex.
bandit passes with a 20. Bandit lord got a 17, so they'll both take half.
Okay, half of the following. Half of 26, so 13 lightning damage.
All right, so the bandit is killed.
All right, good.
And the bandit lord takes that damage.
Ignore this roll. Get inside, bro. I yelled to the villager.
Okay. All right. Now we are at this bandit who's going to charge the cleric. 5, 10, 15. Make an attack. Natural 20.
Ooh.
For a total of 13 hit points. Okay. this bandit captain, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, is going to attack the cleric. For a 14, which misses the cleric. Then it is the cleric's turn. She, none of you can see her yet, but she is a little gnomish woman. Quite adorable. Yep, she's going to swing her Morning Star at the bandit. That definitely hits. 4. Okay, that bandit is dead. Okay, and Juniper.
All right. So Juniper is gonna like walk up and there's 15 and just say, "Hey Travis, 20, 25, 30." Let's see. Let me measure this out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. And then she's gonna be like, babe, I'll be back. And she's gonna face step here. Right next to that bandit captain. She's gonna be like, hey, you should like totally stop attacking this villager. So uncool, man. As she uses inflict wounds. So
She's
25
back.
to hit. 25 to hit.
Definitely hits on the over described.
Yeah, they got bad blood, don't they? Now they got bad blood.
Don't worry, he'll just shake it off.
17 necrotic damage.
You said 17?
17, yeah.
Okay.
That was action, bonus action, movement. She is done with her turn.
All right, we are back at Scram, who is going to rage, then attack twice. Oh man, only one of them hit. 4. 14 plus 2 rage damage is 16. Okay. We're on some bandits' turns. Okay, that bandit's going to attack that farmer. Now it's going to turn on Kazarok because it gets advantage on Kazarok.
Yes.
That's just like, hit me. Do it.
That's
Hit me,
a
so I don't have to spend a rage.
It's a dirty 20 to hit
20 hits.
for 4 slashing. And Brex is back up.
All right. I am going to.
Oh, and at the start of the turn, sorry, this villager is going to go inside house. That villager cannot escape without taking an attack. That farmer is down. That farmer cannot escape without taking an attack, so that will not move. Okay, now you can go, Brex. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to hurl a. Oh, fuck, I can't. The building is blocking it. Damn it, I thought the farmer was the bandit lord. Okay, well, fine. He is gonna get the fireball then. Perfect. A firebolt. I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the fire lord in front of Scram.
Oh, yeah,
It is
okay.
going to be a 26
Absolutely.
Fire Lord.
Firelord Ozai.
for 14.
That's what his friends call him. All right, he is bloodied.
Nice. And that's gonna be his turn. Yeah, that's it.
All right, it is that bandit lord's turn. He makes 2 longsword attacks. That's Scram. First one is a 15, which hits. Second one, it's only a 9, which misses. Grimsgram takes 14 slashing. All right, Razamol, you are back up.
I feel like I rolled low, and I'm still at the top. Okay.
Didn't you tell me 16?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
rolled. I have a high initiative plus, but I always fucking roll low, so I'm usually always at the bottom. So it's nice being at the top, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Juniper's got that. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot this bandit lord in the back because I can't get there yet. For shot. Is a 16 hit?
On the Bandit Lord? Yes.
Yeah.
16 just hits.
Okay, that's one shot. Wow, back-to-back 7s. I don't. If I should roll one more and see if I'm lucky. Another 16. Oh, that hits. Okay. Yeah, 2d10. So 20 damage, 20 radiant damage, and he's pushed if he can be pushed.
Not from your angle, so
That's fine. So just 20 damage, and then that's about all I can do.
okay. After Razamol is Bandit Lord up with that farmer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Brex. These crossbow bolts are coming your way.
All right.
At disadvantage because of his distance.
Okay.
So 23 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 7 piercing.
Okay.
He missed the first one, so.
Perfect.
Kazarok, you are back up.
Excellent. So first, I'm going to make a weapon attack on the bandit, just the regular
Okay.
bandit. And that's going to be a 16.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, that's 12 points of damage.
All right, he is slain.
Oh, he went down. Cool. So I'm going to turn and make an attack on the bandit lord behind him. That's a 25 to hit
Absolutely.
and 17 damage. And I'm going to turn to the farmer and I'm going to yell at him, run. And that'll be my turn.
Oh, yeah, he's a little halfling man. He just nods. That's exactly what he's going to do. All right. Now we have our bandit captain over by Juniper. Ooh, Juniper fucked up. He's not happy. He makes 3 scimitar attacks at you, Juniper.
Okay.
First one. 10 misses. Second one. 18.
18 meets.
All right. And the third one is a 24. So you take. Ooh, I rolled a 1 on that. So 4 and 5. Shitty damage rolls.
How much? 4 and 5?
Yep, so 9 total.
All right. Juniper just kind of scoffs at him.
Oh, of course. All right. That bandit lord that you just hit, Kazarok, he's coming at you with 2 longsword attacks.
Sweet.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Beautiful.
So
Wonderful.
that is 23 before the roll.
Oh, you're just out of range, Kazarok.
So that is 36. You don't have line of sight on him anyways. There's a house in the way. Oh, you just have to see the one being attacked, right?
36, is that halved?
That's before having.
Okay, so I'll take 18.
Yep, and second attack. It's a 19 for 21 slashing damage. That's before it's halved, so 11.
And we take okay. Whoops.
And with that, Galestra, you are up.
Lefter will step up. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. And Glestra will look over at the bandit captain on Juniper. And she will say, Les glaces sont pour toi. And a haunting bell rings out as necrotic energy descends
Oh,
upon
yeah.
her
Toll
target
the Dead.
as she casts Toll the Dead, DC 19 Wisdom save.
Okay, whiz. Plus 2 to this. No, that's a failure.
Okay, that's 18 necrotic. Because he's wounded, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh.
And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hmm.
He is bloodied.
That's what she'll do right now.
Okay.
She'll duck behind this building right here.
All right, this bandit captain back here is going to make his 3 attacks on this cleric. 12 misses. 10 misses. 18 hits, though. As she takes 7 more slashing, she is bloodied. The cleric is
Do I
going to
perchance
go.
do I hear that fracas over there?
Where you're at, yeah, you definitely hear the sounds of fighting coming from.
Okay.
And just so you know that this is like a little alley
Yep.
between these
Yep.
two
Yep.
buildings.
That's what I was wondering if I heard it down that alley. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then she is going to go, and she is going to cast a second level inflict wounds. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. 4. Ooh, shitty fucking roll. Spellcasting modifier. 4. 12 total on that bandit captain. And Cypress.
Cypress.
I'm sorry, Juniper.
Yeah, she's just gonna look at this bandit captain and she's gonna be like, your 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 time here is over. Um, let me help you to Dauntest Warm Embrace. And she's gonna cast a second level inflict wounds. If I can find it. There we go. I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll. Hey, 29. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be 11 necrotic.
All right, he's still holding on.
Ugh. All right. Bonus action. What do I have for bonus action? Anything? I'm actually gonna take an AOO. I'm gonna trust that Galestra's got this bandit captain. I'm gonna take an AOO. I'm gonna go 5 so he can get attack.
Yep, 1 second.
10, 15, 20, 25.
That's 22 to hit for 7 slashing as you run past.
15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I just can't get to her. Dang it. Mm, she's just walking up. She's gonna be like, I'm here to help you. I'm a friend. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. I went ahead and rolled Scrimscram. Scrimscram hit once on this bandit lord. Right now for 13 bludgeoning. Okay. Correct.
Rex is going to throw a firebolt at. He's going to step over a little bit and throw a firebolt at this bandit lord right here.
Okay.
Oh god, that was almost okay. 17.
17 hits.
Cool. Then 18 damage.
Nice hit.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
my firebolt does 2 d10. I like my little firebolt.
All right, guys. Just so you know, we're approaching the time we normally start Stars and Wishes. Do you want to continue the fight, or would you guys like to pause here and pick up next week?
If you're okay
I'm
with
down.
continuing, I am.
Yep,
I'm down
I'm
to
fine with it.
finish.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it was a consensus. All right. After Brex is the bandit lord that's bloodied. He's getting a little annoyed with this little kobold.
Female dwarf. Female dwarf.
Thanks for the follow.
Hey, Sogs. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. He's gonna make a shove attack. Scram. So it's a 19 versus a 16. So Scram is shoved back. He is going to run over to the little bard. Razimul, you're up. Devin?
Fuck, muted. 1, 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
What did you say? I have line of sight on that bloodied bandit lord.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. First shot. Wow, that rolled for so long. Does 14 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
Second shot. God, I can't do math today. 22.
Yep.
All right. Well, I saved you a little bit of space. Kill him. 10 radiant damage, and he's pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. 5, 10.
And then I guess.
You helped him by getting him further away from that crazy little kobold.
Yeah. All right. That's all I can really do. Too far away from everybody.
Okay. Now we have the bandit lord up top. He's going to continue moving in on Brex. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, Brex. He's swinging at you. two longsword attacks.
Okay.
First one is an 18 to hit.
Mhm.
Second one is a 17 to hit.
Mhm.
So you take 18 slashing damage on the first one.
Okay.
And 11 slashing damage on the second.
Okay.
He is going to. No, he's not going to use that feature right now. Okay. Kazarok.
Okie dokie. So, well, I got the problem in front of me, so I'm going to attack him. That's a 19.
Yeah.
Uh, 12 points of damage.
Okay, he's bloodied.
And 10 points of damage. And I'll go ahead and use my crusher feet to knock him back.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
All right. This bandit captain looks awful happy that that little blonde pop star left. And he gets to attack this villager 3 times.
Jam.
That's a 20 to hit. An 18 hits. And 22 hits. 6 plus 8 plus 7. That's more than twice that villager's hit points. They are dead. Dead.
Oh.
And he will begin to move in on this farmer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I thought cholesterol went before the bandit captain. Damn it.
All right. Now, there, this bandit lord is going to 5, 10, 15. Flank Brex so that he gets advantage with his 2 longsword attacks.
Yeah, no one's protecting Brex.
That's a natural 20.
Negated. Negated.
Okay. Still hits though. And second attack is an 18.
Yep.
So first is 11 slashing. Second one is 15 slashing. Okay. Galestra.
Very torn as to what to do. Sees the villager go down, see the bandit captain go after the farmer, but sees Brex in certain peril over there. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Pull out what I have called the Evoker's Stone of Minhal,
Ooh.
and she will cast Fireball at level 4, thereby making it a level 5 Fireball.
Oh yeah.
As Brex, you feel the familiar feeling of the floor dropping out from under you and know that Glester's got your back as a level 5 Fireball launches out. I'll aim it so it doesn't catch the building up here on fire,
Okay. Yeah.
but just basically destroys these crops and trees. And here comes. That's a DC 19 save, and it's let's see, level 3, level 4, the 10d6 damage.
They both fail.
Okay, they're gonna take 33 fire damage. Not a good level 5.
Okay.
Good roll, though, still.
That's
Really
enough
good
to
roll.
Not too
kill
bad.
him. And then that one.
And
Just
she will
you.
telekinetically shove Brex back 5 feet.
He is
to
bloodied.
to to, to there.
Yep. Right. This
And
band.
start let's see, that was 1, 2, 3. She'll start stalking towards 4, 5, 6.
Okay. This bandit captain is going to start making its 3 attacks at this cleric. The first one, 18 hits for 8 damage. Second one hits for 7 more damage as that cleric goes down.
Oh,
Hmm.
And then it moves in to make its third attack on you, Juniper. But a 12 misses. And it is your turn, Juniper.
Right. Juniper is going to.
Oh, I gotta make a death saving throw for that cleric real quick. Okay, go ahead.
Juniper is going to use her channel divinity. Which is where is it? Oh my gosh. I just had it. Path to the Grave. So the next attack against this creature, or the creature's cursed. Um, or the next time that creature hits curse, it has vulnerability to all attack damage. And then bonus action. Bonus action. I'm going to move here, and I'm gonna reach down and touch this cleric and teleport her 30 feet away.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's leave it right there. 20
Okay.
feet right there. And that will be it for Juniper. She's just gonna stare down this bandit captain.
All right, scram. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, yep, both of those hit. 4, 15, and oh, sorry, it's actually 17 because of rage. 17 plus 13 is 30 damage as that bandit lord is killed.
yes.
And let me get him off of my initiative order. Okay. Rex, you are up.
Rex is going to cure wounds himself at 4th level.
Oh, yeah.
22 healing. And then he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stay right there to kind of look at the onslaught of the bandit captain. And that is it.
Okay, Razum.
Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Stay right here for right now. We're gonna shoot 2 beams at the bandit captain in the back.
Okay.
First one is damn. I should have hexblade cursed him. Is a 19. Is a 29, or no? 20. Second one is a natural 20. There we go. Damn, that would have been 2 crits if I would have fucking hexblade cursed him. All right, we'll do the first one to get it out of the way. Uh, 7 damage for the first one, and then 15 plus 11, so 20. Yeah, 26 for the second one.
Were both of those at that bandit captain?
Yes.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. And then for the rest of my movement, so hard to see the lines in this farm. 1, 2.
Okay.
Help Kazarok out. And that will be my turn.
It is Kazarok's turn.
Hell yeah, brother. Get
Sweet.
him.
So I'm gonna move in.
I'll try to grab his arms thematically.
And I will make my attacks with advantage. $20 dirty.
Hell yeah.
And that's 12 points of damage. I'm rolling shit for damage.
It doesn't matter. He's
John
dead.
was-
Hell yeah.
Oh, excellent. So I have 30 more feet of movement. I don't imagine I can see anybody, but I can hear the fighting. So
30 more feet get you here.
yeah, okay, we'll move to there.
You see that bandit captain now through the alleyway.
Awesome. And Juniper. So yeah, that's where I'll end my turn.
All right, Galestra. That
Okay,
bandit captain's the last one standing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I see that guy lying dead. That's good. Vex seems okay. 30. And I guess I will dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll use a telekinetic shove to pull Juniper back one, if Juniper is willing to move back one.
Juniper wants to stay where she's at. She's got this.
Okay. All right, babe. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, baby. It's all good.
Okay, so the bandit captain's turn is going to be 3 scimitar attacks.
Okay.
First one. It's a 20 to hit. Second one
It's
Ooh,
is a 17 to hit.
that misses.
All right, third one is a 23 to hit. So 2 hit.
Yep.
5 slashing. And 5 slashing, so 10 total.
Okay.
And Juniper is up.
All right. She is gonna bonus action spare the dying on the cleric.
Oh, yeah.
So she's stabilized, and then Juniper is going to turn to this bandit captain and say, "All right, Dantis, giving the power to strike this one down." As she casts a 5th level. Uh, yeah, let's just do it. Let's go for it. 5th level inflict wounds.
Wow, blowing your load early. Okay.
No.
That's what you get.
I'm going to go ahead and parry that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Hmm. Damn.
Got a little bit zealous.
I wanted it so bad.
Gotta ease back into her, all right?
Fine. Fine, my turn. Kazra, kill this bitch.
All right, Scrim dashes. Get in there, Brex, you're up. Kyle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you say Brex. I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's kind of going to be peeking from around this little shack right
Yep,
here.
absolutely.
He's going to hurl a firebolt right at the
But-
cat. Oh, God, it always almost lands on a nat 20, 23.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
12.
And then I'm gonna make your day real quick, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage was it?
12.
I can't parry inflict wounds, so you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Whoa.
It has to be
Oh,
a
Okay,
weapon
so
attack. I reread it. It has to be a weapon attack, not just a melee attack.
oh shit. Okay, so mine does vulnerability damage, so it's double damage.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. That's 14d10. That's
Oh my
85
fucking
damage.
god. What the hell?
So we're gonna
Oh
give
wait,
the
no, did I...
kill to Brex because he did shoot it with the firebolt.
That's fair.
But yeah, the fight is over, folks. We're gonna move into Stars and Wishes, and we will pick up with the role play next week as this fight comes to an end.
God damn it, I was going to do something. That's okay.
Gotta give a 5th level spell. I mean, yeah. So, you know what, Micah? Why don't you start us off?
All right. Man, it is good to be back as Juniper. I hate that Cypress is gone. Cypress was cool, but Juniper just feels right. The inflict wounds feels better. The teleporting and stuff. But I honestly, I enjoyed the role play and everything tonight. I thought everybody, it was a fun session with everybody. It was cool what you did with the cards, Frankie. With the whole Cypress thing, and then Juniper's been there the whole time in their memories because of the fate card and stuff. That was so cool. Um, I thought combat was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think phew, I I'm gonna give MVP to um let's give MVP to Hazarock for just going in there and just like taking out a lot of these, just going in to save the farmers in the middle of it. Yeah.
Okay. I can still hear you guys. I need to step away from the computer real quick. So, Kyle, you'll go next. Devin, go after Kyle. So go ahead, Stars and Wishes.
No, heck yeah. This is really laid back, cool session. I really like the combat was really good. The role play was really nice. I love the Razimal internal conflict thing. I love a character with internal conflict. It fucking that like makes a character is an internal struggle. Love it. Um,
Just wait
and
till next week.
and
Oh wow.
I am so happy we are finally getting like a good tidbit of Kazarok backstory. I loved that whole tidbit section. That was really heartwarming for to know this big old brute swinging, just swinging punches and stuff. Just has a warm heart at the center. I loved that so much. Um, I loved the Travis and Taylor Swift little jokes. That was funny. That was really
Right?
funny. I loved that. I just have been muted for the most of the time. I just hadn't really been a good mental day for me, so it's kind of been muted most of the time. But I have been kind of chuckling to myself. Um, I will give my MVP to Kazarok because I loved the role play, and then yes, you were in there, throwing punches and taking out these bandits. So absolutely, MVP to Kazarok.
Oh yeah, Devin.
God damn it, fucking muted again. I don't know, man. I gotta say, I guess compared to the last time we pulled cards, that wasn't as traumatic as I thought it was gonna be. So I guess that's a good thing. I feel like a lot of us were kind of shell shocked and didn't really know.
Why don't you tell us about the last time you pulled a card, Devin? What was that?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about that because we got some bullies here. I'll tell that
No.
story afterwards. But yeah, that was pretty good. I'm excited. I have some plans for next week, which I'll probably message you about to at least give you a heads up. It's already something I gave you a heads up about anyway, but
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't get further because I kind of want to talk to you about what's coming up too. So
okay, cool.
MVP vote?
MVP Kazrock,
Hell yeah,
Wow.
Eric.
like having out the big brute.
Well, I want to say first of all, I was kind of making jokes all day, and some of them were kind of hard, and because I didn't know how the card pull was going to go, and it was kind of like, oh my God, here we go again. But I am really glad that the Juniper's back, and that Micah is playing Juniper and happy. So, I'm kind of looking forward to the conflict that's coming because I don't know how Kazarok is going to react to anybody attacking a lawful creature, especially a silver dragon, which he probably would know a little bit about, being from the extreme north. The Travis Kelsey and sorry, that shit was crazy and funny, and you guys are awesome for doing it. Raz again is like really coming around in combat wise. Of course, Juniper
Yeah, he doesn't
is
die very
amazing.
often, so he can do more stuff
No,
now.
Kazarok is kind of wondering who was protecting Brex and if he needs to do that a little more. I'm going to give my MVP to Micah because that was awesome. And second MVP is John for the Taylor Swift. I can't even say it, Travis Kelsey thing. That was amazing.
Thank
And my
you.
49ers are trying to lose this football game again. What the? Oh my God.
Yeah, I picked him. That's why. It's because I picked him in our pick 'em. But go
Oh,
ahead,
well, they
John.
got the ball back.
John, you're up.
Okay. Wishes. Um, let's see. Wish I could remember all the to-dos on my character. My character has a to-do list a mile long. Um, wish for more cool, on-the-fly magic items, kind of like that little stone that is now an official homebrew item in the D&D Beyond library. And glad I got to use it to nuke those two dudes near Brex. That was fun. Stars. I like the combats. I liked the bit of role playing we got to do, and I especially like the combat. It was a challenging combat because it was so spread out. A and B, line of sight was obscured, so it was you know, a little more strategic and interesting and kind of high stakes with the villagers as well. So I really liked the combat. I thought it was pretty fun. Kind of would like some more like this because it just added some interesting elements that to the fight. And MVP will go to Micah / Cypress / Juniper for the balls to pull 3 cards,
Oh,
and
wow. Yeah.
and Juniper being back and playing along with the Taylor Swift Travis Kelsey thing, and getting that huge inflict wounds at the end and saving the cleric.
Oh yeah, and I'll go ahead and close this out here. Eric, I do want to say, like, I don't know why you don't role play more. That was excellent. That scene at that barracks.
Yeah.
And it was all improv and on the fly, and you just flowed, man. You just gotta speak up more. That was really good shit. Congratulations on your MVP win. Take your inspiration.
Awesome.
Yeah, Kyle, I missed Brex tonight. So I hope you're feeling better, buddy. If you need to talk, don't be afraid to reach
Thank
out.
you.
Whatever's going on, So
Yeah.
John, that using my stone that I gave you that I made up on the fly last week, or the last time we played in that dungeon, I made that magic item up on the spot. And you made it an official item. Micah being Micah. Just always, you gotta see mod all the time, man. Classic Micah over describe. And me for sucking it up and admitting parry only works on weapon attacks. But I will say that this is the most villagers that has ever gone down in this fight.
Oh no.
But if you get that cleric back up, she's got something for that. But hey, also, I thought it was funny when I let Brex know he blew up somebody's house. That was funny.
Yes, indeed.
I was expecting a bit more of a reaction, but hey, Kyle's not feeling it tonight. Other than that, guys, I've got no wishes other than I hope you guys enjoyed that like beginning the narrative stuff that I did and the way I played with that changing fate card. I thought about that all week.
For another wish, I will say, or another star, is everybody's favorite relationship has now progressed even further.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yep.
fully shipped now, so woke up in the same bed. I know what the fuck you two did. Basketball players.
Right in front of all of y'all.
Well,
Oh,
Razzle
God.
wasn't there, so
Silence is a hell of a spell. And with that,
Now,
thanks to all our new followers tonight. I know not all of you were in the chat and seeing it, but like we had another creator come in tonight and he shared the stream on his Discord, and
nice.
so
oh,
we got some
awesome.
new followers
Thank
and
you.
stuff, so that was cool. And so solid 10 D&D. If you're on Twitch, solid 10 D&D. I'll share it in our Discord too. Apparently they're going to stream Sunday, but they're streaming at the same time as me. So
Oh no.
make your decision. Where do your loyalties lie? No, I'm kidding, guys.
I'm gonna find out next week.
Are they
Yeah.
on YouTube as well, Frankie?
I'm not sure, he didn't say, but he definitely had his stream on Twitch that he had, and I'll post that later in the Discord. But with that, we're going to sign off of Twitch. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight. And I'll stick around the Discord for a few minutes, but we went over tonight, so I'm not going to be able to hang out as long. So, hey,
Hell yeah.
have a good night, Cher.
It's great. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
In the lands of Minhal where shadows creep, an ancient king stirs from his deathly sleep. Orcs and goblins rise, their drums resound, to bring the darkness where light was found. From Tosin's fields where farmers stand, to Crack Swamp and the desert sand, unlikely heroes heed the call, to face the night, to stand or fall. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. In Green Hollow's grove, the bards did fight, songs of courage in the dead of night. And in Abylos, where shadows lie, a beholder fell beneath the sky. Dragons soar in skies of flame, but we press on in our victory's name. Through mountains pass and under